Welcome everyone to Hearthfire Tales. We're the TTRPG live show that brings you tales of might, magic, and militarily focused Imperial expansion. My name is Jim, and I will be your storyteller today as we dive into, for some of you I'm sure, a very familiar world. But for the others, allow me the great pleasure of welcoming you into the world of Empire. This tale unfolds within the grand tapestry of the Empire, a phenomenal live-action role-playing system crafted by the visionary minds at Profound Decisions. PD have been kind enough and good-looking enough to allow us to play the game in their world, and we cannot wait to jump in. But who is this we, I hear you ask? How will we tell this story? And when is it set? Hush now, and Clopan, I will tell you. The aforementioned we is our wonderful cast, for I will not be telling this story alone, oh no. As you all know, TTRPGs are an exercise in group storytelling, and one man does not a group make. Allow me therefore to introduce our wonderful cast for this adventure. Firstly, new to Hearthfire Tales, we are joined by the fantastic Hulda. Please, tell us a bit about yourself and who you're going to be playing today.
Hello. Hi, thank you so much
Welcome
for having
to
me.
our
Thank you, I
table.
flew here.
did.
Yes, I did this morning. My name is Hulda. You probably know me as A Hobbit's Tale or Hobbit's Tale on most platforms. I will be playing a character from the Nation of the League. Her name is Lucrezia Daniela Euphemia d'Abruzzo.
Wow.
Yeah, remember that.
I will not.
You have to.
It
Or you
was
could call her Lucy.
Lucy, perfect. Lucrezia,
I will
I get
do
that
it.
much.
Lucrezia.
Lucy.
I'm not gonna
Lucy.
attempt the accent, don't
Lucy.
worry.
Okay, I am.
Okay, fair.
With
Oh,
apologies.
Lucrezia.
Jim has lost himself in his pronunciation.
With apologies.
Speaking of Apollo G.
Gee,
Well,
oh!
Next we have He's only gone and done it. Next up we have a familiar face
That's
to
a
fans
boy.
of the channel.
Boy.
Apollo, would you like to tell us a bit about yourself and who you're going to be playing?
Honestly,
today?
after that, no, I'm out.
Fair, understandable and fair.
No, but we locked the door so you can't leave.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, hi, my name is Apollo. You can find me on the internet at TallNerdApollo. I am an Irish cosplayer when I have the time, voice actor when I remember to audition, and TTRPG performer when these guys invite me to play with them. And as of recent history, also LARPer.
Yeah,
So that's a lot of fun.
Like golf club.
Welcome!
This is a cult. I'm stuck. Help me. And I will be playing Lord Ali of House La Colombe from Dawn.
Also, I will remember Ali for reasons I have made very clear. And our last player is someone who needs no introduction. Dylan, please talk now.
I am speaking now. I am a player, the third player in this group. And I'm going to be playing, look, in Empire, I basically played someone in Navarre, but in Dawn anyway. This time I'm fully playing a Navarre. I am playing Sullus of the Guiding Knight. I am a Navarre brand. I am the leader of my striding. And I'm going to whip these guys into shape and show them that, you know, everything's going to be fine if you listen to me.
I don't think so.
I think absolutely and totally fair. And finally, we have another cast member today, a lowly digital yo. Given permission to speak publicly this one time, we are joined by Joey, who will be playing a supporting role in our storytelling today. Joey, come over here and say hi.
Get behind the camera again.
As a little marcher.
No chance.
Honestly, there's too much in that. Can we just like, yeah, we might just edit.
I think honestly
Get
it's
into the station.
it's probably going to be a one-to-one after this.
Yeah, performance review.
We're going to put him on a pip. Honestly, we're sorry for that.
Damn.
Yeah, well look.
Marchers will not be
just how we
represented in this
fucking
game.
roll here, isn't it?
No.
Now, as to the how we intend to tell this story.
How?
Today, we will be using a system of my own design.
System.
I have created a rules-light system that aims to mimic the feel of Empire as much as possible. I have called this system
You have to commit to the name now, Jim.
Guide.
Guide!
After the Wintermark tradition of storytelling, and have almost given it a full play test. So,
There was the monkey. It was great.
We don't know what we're doing.
if you would like
Check
to
out our Patreon
subscribe to our Patreon, you can see the play test. It was not thorough.
It's worth it.
And as for the when, I think it would be best to jump in and answer that question with a little
Gonna
exposition.
snap this pen.
Oh, wait, expedition, guys.
Oh, it's exposition time. Study up. Is this going to be on a test?
Yes.
Oh shit, I don't have a pen. Can I steal your pen?
Yeah, sure, one
Thank you. You don't have one now. It's okay, you can have it. I'm not gonna listen.
Greetings, Empire.
Shut up. Okay, here we go.
say
Here we
that.
go. Oh yes. Also, you should know. Wow.
We're on
It is
so many lights.
We're in the
Welcome.
national studio and it's killing me.
We are all clad in wool. Up until we just about hit record on this, I was in a Under Armour. Fuck me, right? Just fuck me.
This
Anyway,
is E3 all over again, to be honest. Yeah.
This is E3 all over again.
Here we go.
Oh, loved it.
okay. We're gonna jump into the game now. So, as I mentioned, this is a new system. I have made it. Please bear with us as we find our feet in it. But the system is created to mimic the feel of playing in Empire as much as you can with 2d6 and the fucking dream. So here we go. Oh, also.
Yeah. We're in space.
Yeah, we're in space, baby!
By the
No
virtues.
one can hear you scream!
Okay.
There's no sound in space.
The Empire is weary of war. For decades, its rulers claimed the mantle of virtue to drive their people onwards. Empress Brannon, the relentless, spoke of ambition, that the Empire must always expand or grow stagnant. She invoked courage and pride as her armies marched into one war after another. But in her hands, the virtues became weapons without wisdom, and the cost was ruin. When Brannon was cast down and revoked, the Synod declared that even the throne itself must be bound by virtue. Into that storm stepped James of the Mornwold. Called the White Granite Emperor, he embodied wisdom and vigilance, promising to rebuild what was broken, to defend rather than squander. Yet, even now, the West burns. The Jotun march under Jarl Skara Wolfdaughter. She does not seek gold, but honor. Each time she claims a town, she sends envoys to ask for parley. The marchers refuse her every time, shouting that prosperity lies in holding the land they have bled for. The Wintermarkers, remembering the Jotun's own code of honor, argue that refusing her words shames the Empire and dishonors its pride. So, the Empire divides. Virtue against virtue, neighbor against neighbor. And now, as the armies of Wolfdaughter draw ever closer to the Marcher city of Meade, in a moment of peril, Emperor James has called his people together. He seeks counsel, not from generals alone, but from those he trusts to act with virtue, to carry the Empire's honor into the fire, to see what truth lies behind the Jotun fury. But we do not pick up in Meade. Tonight, in the city of Hullberg, the Empire gathers at a ball, a show of unity on the eve of crisis.
A ball? We start with the ball?
Start with a ball.
You're spoiling us.
Spoiling you.
Me? You know what a girl wants.
The great marble halls of Hullberg's governor's palace are alive with colour and chatter. Lanterns of crimson and gold hang from carved balconies. Laughter echoes under the vaulted ceiling, and servants glide through the crowd with trays of sugared wine and spiced meats. Tonight is no ordinary gathering. It is the season's opening ball, the kind of event where alliances are forged, secrets whispered, and reputations made or unmade with a glance. Lady D'Abruzzo enters. Eyes follow her gown, her poise, the way she commands a space without even raising her voice. Every move tonight is a test of charm, of wit, and of presence. Hulda, as you sweep into the hall, Nobles and merchants alike turn to look. Some smile, some sneer, but all of them notice. This is your moment to set the tone. The maitre d' announces your name, and the ball falls silent. This is your moment. What do you do as you enter the hall?
What a fucking introduction! I'm nervous. So Hulda's nervous. Lucrezia's not, but I am. So is there like, I'm guessing like a staircase that I go down?
Yes, so if you can imagine, there's a grand staircase.
I'm
with
thinking
these
Cinderella, you know.
sweeping balconies. Exactly,
Yeah.
Cinderella. The center of it has kind of one of these rugs.
Oh yeah. We don't talk about it though.
The center of it has a magnificent carpet flowing down like a waterfall, gold, not red, glimmering in the light of the evening. And you stand at the top of this as your name is called by, you know, that one dude at the start of every ball who's like, Lady Lucrezia! He's there. Yeah, exactly.
As you should be saying.
Yeah.
But that's fine. I forgive you.
Lady Lucy!
Never that, but that's fine.
Yes.
So she goes down very gracefully. She like looks and like smiles and nods at everyone that's around her. Maybe some people that she already like knows. She like maybe clasps her hand like gently. Oh, it's so nice. And you know, she some of the people she's already match made. She's like sees that they're very happy and married and like drinking together, and she's like feeling that bit of sense of like pride, being like, I did that. But she is very like on it, and like every single step is thought out, every single like hand and pose is thought out. Even her breath is like thought out, as she just kind of glides through and just smiles and nods and is very, very patient. Doesn't touch any of the glasses yet because she hasn't seen anyone drink anything yet. So she is very, due to her family's like presence, she doesn't know what is poisoned, what is not. So she's just very, very, very aware of everything around her.
And I think the night itself becomes a waltz. Not a physical waltz on the dance floor, but a waltz of society as you move from table to table, you know, glance to glance, hand on shoulder, hand in hand, whisper in the ear, you know. And this goes on for a while. And eventually, as with all dancing, you need to take a slight breath. You step out onto the balcony. You see two of your family's guards there. And as I'd like you to give me a insight check, please.
That is an 8 + 2.
An 8 + 2, okay, yeah. With that, you can see these two guards. They're standing there. They're tired. They have their halberds and their rapiers. You know, it's warm here. You know, it's not a relaxing time for these people in particular. But you notice every now and then a glance stolen between them, looking at each other and then looking away as quick as they look back. And you realize these two are smitten, but they're not in a position to speak to each other. What do you do in this situation?
Oh, she's immediately drawn. She goes to, is it 2 guys? Is it 2 girls?
It's
1
2
guy?
guys.
2 guys, yeah. Do I just make up their names on the spot? She goes to one of them. She's like, well, darling, I'm so sorry, but I did forget something in my carriage.
Oh, my lady, would you like me to go and get it
Yes,
for you?
it is quite heavy though, so definitely is a 2-man job.
Yes?
Yeah.
2 men?
Yeah, Patrick, would you mind helping him a bit? It is, I think it's, I can't remember what it is. It's quite like heavy and kind of burdened. I think it's one of my cloaks. I just remember I've forgotten something and it's quite heavy. Would you if you just mind getting that for me?
Oh, Patrick, would you mind? And Patrick looks over and goes,
It might take a while. It might take a while to find it. It is quite dark at the moment. So just take your time if you need it.
They both look at you. Will looks at Patrick, kind of smiles into himself, blushes a bit and goes, thank you, milady.
For what?
For allowing us to serve. And then he looks at Patrick and goes, and worship. And they turn the corner and away into the night.
She feels, she's like, I did it again. I am such a genius. She is, some people who don't know, she is a kikabea, which are pretty much the matchmakers of the league, the ones who love art, everything, and very much are into romance and getting people together. Yes.
You make your way back into the hall.
And also someone who gets paid to be someone's date.
Yeah, absolutely. You make your way back into the hall. You continue the waltz. An hour or two passes by. The evening reaches its height. If this were a song, the violins and the cellos would be cacophony at this point. At the far end of the hall, a rival lord, Lord Vittorio De Luca, leans lazily against a pillar. He's smiling too much, watching you too closely. Then, in a voice pitched just loud enough to carry, "Ah, the famous Lady d'Abruzzo. I was just remarking how even the finest rose can have thorns. Tell me, my lady, is your family's honor as flawless as your dress?" The crowd hushes. He's challenging your reputation in front of everyone. What do you do?
It is very lovely that you can notice that even a lady knows how to speak up for herself, defend herself in matters that, could be unsettling. So it's good to know that some roses, yes, can have thorns, but I don't think that is a bad thing, is it?
Ah, but some roses can wilt too early if they are watered.
Well, all roses can be wilted.
Yeah.
Oh, don't all flowers
unfortunate-
die, all roses wilter. It just depends on which stem was the strongest.
Ah, or if the head is removed too soon
Oh,
by an overly ambitious gardener, perhaps. And you see he kind
don't,
of
don't talk
puts his
negatively
hand
about
to
yourself.
his hilt.
Oh, don't talk so negatively about yourself, my darling. I think you are doing very well and very fine this evening. Isn't he lovely? Doesn't he look marvelous? Everything that he has done.
Yes,
Look
my lord.
at you.
Yes, yes.
My lady, you wound me.
Oh, I
in
would
front
never
of high
wound.
society as well.
My apologies. I thought that you were talking badly about yourself, and we could not have that in such a nice and fantastic evening that has been thrown for us here. Can we?
There are flowers in gardens and
That's
yeah.
where
No.
flowers belong, sir, in gardens and in bouquets and in lovely palaces and parties like these. Have you been drinking too much, good sir? Do you need maybe some fresh air? Can someone please help the mighty lord get some fresh air to clear his mind?
I can breathe for myself, and I know when I am not wanted. You have made a powerful enemy today. He goes to walk and trips.
Oh, and she goes to catch him and be like, "Oh, good sir."
Katza, I need not your help. And he storms out into the night, embarrassed, and you see
Some people just cannot keep their alcohol, my darlings. But don't you worry. This is nothing to be afraid of. Let us enjoy this night. Please, violins, a bit more an upbeat tempo, if you don't mind.
You think that's what a violin sounds like? You think that's what a violin sounds like?
do.
I'm not in the scene.
I honestly,
I
don't think I know that is what a violin sounds like.
This sort of electric
The
bass.
violins
Bom, bom, ba-dom, bom, bom.
graciously play the rest of the evening out.
I think this is an archer song.
But as the evening draws to a close, one more surprise. An envoy, dressed in fine silks, finer almost than your own, enters the hall and demands to see you. The crowd parts. He walks through them, and for everyone to see, he hands you a letter. The letter he carries in his hands. It's on a small silver tray. It's addressed to you, and it bears the seal
As it should be.
of none other than the throne itself. Every eye is on you, a hurricane of rumors, whispers, and controversy in the palm of your hand. And that is where we are going to cut to the forest. Deep
Who could
in a
that be?
forest.
Not me. Straight up.
It might be.
Absolutely. It better not be.
There's forests in Dawn.
I'm not in them. I'm not in them.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Change the lore doc. I'm not in them.
Hold on.
Allergic to forests.
Find replace.
Not in forest. Got it.
Not me.
The camp is alive with music and laughter. Striding folk share bread and cider, trade stories, sing songs of victories and follies both. Firelight flickers on painted masks and tired but smiling faces. It is the heart of Navarre life, a circle of warmth against the shadows
It is me!
of a great forest. Around you, people sing, they dance, the fire crackles, stories are told. Dylan, why don't you tell a story? You're in Navarre.
No, I'm not telling a story.
Solus, can you tell the story, please, that you promised you'd tell us, Solus?
Solus,
please. We weren't allowed to go to bed until you told the story. Mum's getting really mad. It's getting real dark.
Tell us the story of the Valorn. Tell us the story of the Valorn.
Oh, please, Solus.
Of the Valorn you fought in the woods, Solus.
You must understand that the Valorn is not a happy story. It is a story that guides all of our actions, all that we do now, all that we are now, all that we live for now is because of the Valorn. Born of ancient magic, of ruins fallen, of empires turned to dirt.
Do
and
you
dust.
mean Tarunin?
I do mean
Did they all die?
they all died.
Did they go to the labyrinth?
Of course, they went to the labyrinth. The labyrinth is
She's telling a story.
Sorry. I want to hear about Tarunin and the Valorn.
There was once an ancient empire of Perunail, I want to say.
Tarunail or Tarunail, yeah, I
Tarunail.
think Tarunail. I can say it wrong because I'm a baby
You
boy.
can, and I'm trying to teach you. I'm seeing if you know it. That's
Did you say Tarunail?
Perunail. Long before time, long before the empire was even here. It was the empire that came before. No one knows exactly what happened, but magic, as when you get older and when you pass your tests of Imperial citizenship, you will get accomplished with magic. You will learn to control it. You will learn that magic must be controlled, for if not, particularly spring magic, these trods that we walk are born of spring magic, and this magic, if unchecked, can wreak havoc. Uncontrolled growth, causing the Valorn, our ancient enemy. Now we walk these trods, slowly, sapping their strength, for they are the remnants of what came before, and we remember them in everything that we do, and we stride forward. Remember that it was us that helped to birth the Empire. We welcome the settlers. We welcome everyone to Navarre. We are the strength of the Empire, the strength of Navarre. That flows through us. We flow through the Empire, and that is who we are. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Have you ever done something bad with spring magic?
I'm not a spring magician, but I've seen the impacts of it, and
What are
you can
the
talk
impacts?
well, that's not a story. That's a lesson. You can talk to our fates for that.
I will.
Do, but please, now is a time for dance. Now is a time for story. Time for song. You don't wish to lessen the mood here. Please go dance. Be happy.
I'm gonna do a flip over the fire.
Yes, you are. Do that flip. Go. Yes. Remember, really
progress.
drive with that back leg.
You stomp, and you lift.
You stomp and you lift.
Jump, and oh shit, he rolled double sixes.
Triple backflip.
Yes, little Liam. Go.
Fully, yes! Little Liam fully fucking aerials through the flames so adeptly that the flames themselves part for him as he lands on the other side of the fire. Deftly, lightly on one foot, spins into a pirouette and dances off into the night.
He moonwalks into the night.
I like match his movement and do like a big like twisting jump over and like grab
Yes.
him and just start like dancing with him as well and like kind of
Fucking
guiding him through.
yes.
Big like over the top.
Yeah, you're like swinging him
dance.
around and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. As the night deepens, a scout approaches, bow slung across their shoulder. She crouches low beside you, speaking softly.
Yes.
Brand, there's a boy in the woods. Marcher by the look of him. Running from something. He circles the camp, but he won't come close. Thought you'd want to know.
Another one.
The implication is clear. This is a matter for you. Stridings don't ignore the lost.
Of course. Thank you. Please show me where he is.
Yeah. She takes you. You go maybe 50, 60 feet beyond the firelight, and you see him. Just the darkness is slightly darker, moving back and forth in the woods. They would be, your scouts and that would be looking for this, so they would have identified this as not a threat. They would have seen who it is. You feel her hand on your shoulder. She trusts you to do the right thing here, and you're left in the woods.
Aye. Thank you. And I just walk forward. I don't try to stealth forward. I don't try to walk in any sort of like threatening way. Just walk as if it's the middle of the day and I'm just out for a walk.
Yeah.
And kind of when I get a little bit closer, that I know that they can definitely see me.
Yeah.
Just sit on the ground. I take out a little canteen and start taking a drink. And I'm like, oh, so much water here. Far more than I could drink myself.
Yeah. It takes a minute. But then you hear the rustle of, the leaves. This is not someone accustomed to walking through the woods like you would be. And you see him, barely 16, dirt streaked across his face. He's clutching a saddle that rattles with a few sad apples in it. His eyes are red with tears, though he tries to harden them upon seeing you. He approaches and he says, "I'm sorry, sir, but could I trouble you for some water? I'm damnable parched out here."
Of course. Here, please.
He takes it off you and just drinks so deeply from it.
Small sips at first. Take it easy. There's plenty more where that came from.
Okay.
What's your name? Do you have one?
Yeah. Brandon.
Brandon. Nice to meet you. My name's Solus.
Thank you. Do you know how I could get out of these woods and back onto the road? I'm trying to head down to maybe one of the League cities.
Yeah, is that where you'd like to go?
I don't know where I want to go really, and you can see he's holding back tears at this point.
Well, there's plenty of time, Brandon, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Look, here.
You're not going to send me back, are you? Don't try and send me back.
Brandon,
He doesn't care if I'm there or not, so I'll just make my own way.
Brandon, it's okay. Here, do you like jerky?
I do. Yeah. Thank you.
But take a seat, Brandon. There's no rush. It's late.
Is it?
The League cities famously don't go anywhere. They won't.
Yeah,
They'll be there tomorrow.
I've heard that about cities. All right, they don't move. Where? I don't. What's your name?
My name's Solus.
So it's nice to meet you. You're a Navarre, right? I've heard about you.
Yeah, you're a marcher, right? I've heard a lot about the marchers. A lot of respect for the marchers.
I might be a marcher.
Would you like to be a marcher?
I'd like to be a marcher, but my dad, he says I'll never be as good as my brother. That I'm soft. That I'll never carry the plough or the bill the way he did. So why stay? I say. Better to leave before he casts me aside. I think I could be a leaguer. I know how to count. So I'm going to go down there and I'm going to count money.
I think you could be a leaguer too.
Yeah?
Yeah, of course. Of course. What else have you counted? Have you helped around the farm? Have you been managing the books? Have you been counting the harvest?
Yeah, I don't do books, but I count the apples when they fall and I count the sheep.
Great. Did you have a good harvest this year?
Yeah, we had a great harvest this year. Better than most. I even took some for myself, but I think they're starting to go off a bit. And he shows you the apples and they're kind of brown and, getting just that kind of leathery texture to them.
There's a purpose for all things, Brandon. Even these apples, they might not look great now, but these can be stewed. They can be put into a pie, a crumble. Everything has a use. Everything has a place.
I know apples. I'm a marcher. You don't have to tell me, but I see what you mean.
Oh,
You trying to tell me that I have a place? Is that what you're saying? I don't know where it is.
That's okay. That's okay, Brandon. None of us know what our place is. We have to find it. And you have to open your heart to find it. This is the striding of the guiding night. You don't have to join us, but if you want to walk with us for a while, you can. We'll walk past the cities.
Yeah? You know the way?
Of course.
Oh. And you will not, I wouldn't be a bother.
No, you'll have to.
I have some apples I can give to the striding, the meager, but there's something.
That we can turn into a fine cider. I'm sure we'd love for you to teach us.
Yeah, I'm not meant to drink cider, but I have.
Yeah, but you probably know how to brew it as well, don't you?
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
Maxwell,
we know you do.
Maxwell brews it behind,
Yeah.
behind the town
Yeah.
hall, yeah.
Well, look, Brandon, we'd love to have you
Yeah?
in this ride. Of course, I mean, with these apples and this promise of cider that you definitely don't know how to brew.
I wouldn't know
But
a
you
thing.
could-
I wouldn't know a thing about it,
You
sir.
could figure it out, Brandon, I'm sure.
I'm sure I'm sure I could.
I'm sure
yeah,
you could.
I could think about it for a few seconds, and I'm sure I could work it out.
Well, Brandon, join us. Walk with us. That's all.
Yeah.
We're not in Varushka, but there's still dangers around. It's not.
Yeah.
It's better to walk as a group.
Being honest, sir, I was getting a bit nervous out here on my own. That's why.
Understandable.
That's why I was circling your fire for so long.
Yeah. You don't need to circle. You can just come right in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You make your own place in the world. And if that place is beside the fire, then that place is beside the fire. If that place is in the forest, it's in the forest. If it's in the city, it's in the city. Your place is where you are, and you take that space and you own it. But you have to try all these spaces out first.
Yeah. I guess I will. That probably makes sense. I mean, yeah, I'll sit with you guys for a while. And he does. He joins the fire.
Please.
And he's
This is not March or Hearth Magic, but this is Navarre Hearth Magic. Please, share a meal. And we take some of his apples, we share it out around, everyone kind of sits around the fire and gives him some food.
Yeah, brilliant. He spends the night, you know, he's reserved at first and quiet, but as he kind of starts learning people's names and kind of starts picking up on some of the in-jokes from the striding and stuff, you see he starts to visibly relax a bit, you know? You can see him warming his hands by the fire, trying to get the heat in, and then by the end of the night, he's laughing, you know? And come the morning, as, you know, the first kind of rays of dawn crack through the pines of the forest, you find him sleeping with like a broad smile on his face next to the embers of the fire. And as those embers fade and die, something else sparks to life as you hear again footsteps marching through the forest towards you. An envoy, dressed well, but for traveling. He approaches. Virtues, it took me a while to find you, but I have something for you. Solace, I presume?
Yes, how can I help?
From an old friend. And he hands you a letter that you see carries the seal of the throne. Whoosh!
Oh, can we just...
We're in dawn.
If you do anything to Brandon,
I wanted to cry. My heart just shattered. Brandon cannot die, you understand?
if you do anything to Brandon, there is about 6 feet between these two tables.
I will throw my dice
That's
at you.
one Apollo then. We can just throw Apollo at you.
One Imperial Apollo between me and Jack.
I'll reach up.
You're such a dad! Oh my god!
Yeah, Dad. I give you a dad rating of 10 there, Dylan. Very
I was
good.
solid
That was a 10
father
out of 10,
energy.
Dad. Oh, that broke me. Oh.
Can't believe we started with the character who's like, I am the role that my family has molded me into, and then you can be whatever you choose to be.
Yeah. That's a nice juxtaposition that I'd love to say I planned.
I came up with this character 4 hours ago.
4 hours ago.
A lot of prep has gone into this. Whatever. I'm so scared.
Are we doing this? So much prep has gone into these characters for the Sky and TTRPG.
To all the players from Wintermark who may be watching this, if I've gotten that right, You're welcome.
Big Impler!
If I've gotten that wrong, oh, you're so fucking sorry. Or I'm so fucking sorry.
You're so sorry. You're so sorry you watched
You're
this.
so fucking sorry. If I've gotten it wrong, I am so sorry. I did not think to verbally check the pronunciation of the name.
We can
I
see it
chose.
in your eyes.
It's the fear. It's
Earlier
great.
on, and you'll see this in the Patreon content, the guys asked me how it's pronounced. I was able to deftly dodge the question. Not now. Anyway, it's more like when I think about it, and honestly it is that the tournament grounds are alive with colour. Banners of every hue deafeningly whip and snap in the day's breeze. The crowd stands in a... The crowd in the stands is a field in bloom. Roses of every shade creating a rolling sea of colour as the crowd cheers and sings in anticipation of the day's events. Each flower is a different meaning, a different story. Yo folk mill about, bringing platters of food from seat to seat, trading and hawking the wares of the noble houses of Dawn. The nobility themselves are everywhere, surrounding their chosen fighters, partaking in wine and merriment, and girding for the tournament. Around the tourney grounds, noble and yo alike push close to the ring, eager for the clash of steel on steel. A troubadour steps forward, his voice clear. He demands attention. Knights, you are called to the field. One bout each, fighter against fighter, before the eyes of Dawn and the Empire itself. Glory awaits you, so step forth and prove that your story will last eternal. Honestly, Dylan, me neither. But I realized I'd already used the voice I had planned for him. So, clashes begin, bouts begin. Steel clashes against steel, sword against shield, spell against dodge, I guess. But the time comes, in your time. You are summoned to the square. Your noble house behind you. You step in from across the square. Your opponent steps forward. A brash young knight from House de Vere. Eyes alight, they raise their blade. Sorry. A brash young knight of House de Vere steps forward. Eyes alight, they raise their blade. Don't think too hard now, Lord. Glory waits for no one. And they dash towards you. They swing their sword, darting for your head. Does a 12 hit you?
Ooh. A 12 does hit me.
12 does hit you. They manage to strike in. The flat of their blade crashes against your cheek and you're jolted into action. What do you want to do?
Ooh.
Oh, bloody hell.
Oh,
I play Adonis.
all of us do. All of us do.
Lord Ali
Yes.
of House La Colombe is distracted. He has been distracted for honestly quite a while now.
Yeah.
He comes from a house of warrior philosophers almost. His house words are graceful, thoughtful, deadly. And he's been too focused on the thoughtful part. And in this moment, he's jolted, hit across the cheek. A little, not insulting, but definitely eye-opening. There is a meditative state that you enter when you are in the battlefield, when you are surrounded by steel, and the only thing that roots you to the world are the soles of your feet and your hands on your weapon. Lord La Colombe takes off his helmet, throws it to the ground, raises his halberd, says, "What is your name? I will not strike you without knowing you."
My name is Lord Pietro de Vere. Pietro? Good Danish.
P.H. Tro?
My name is Pietro de Vere.
Lord Pietro de Vere.
Pietro de Vere.
Lord Pietro de Vere. Can't say that in an RP accent. I will endeavor not to kill you, but if I do, it will be a glorious death indeed. And I'm going to use 2 of my abilities, straight off the bat.
Yeah, nice.
First off, I'm going to use my glorious charge. In my first round, I'm going to double my movement. I'm going to close distance with him,
Yeah.
which isn't what you'd expect from him.
Yeah.
Because, well and truly, what I do is I have the spear point of my halberd pointed towards him. I'm going to flip the halberd over so it's the flat of it.
Yes.
In that distraction, I close the distance and I'm going to go in.
Oh,
And
nice.
I'm gonna go for a
Nice.
strike down. So I'm gonna try throw him onto his back
Yes.
with
Damn.
the. I'm gonna try.
Yes.
He hit me in the face, vein. I'm gonna hit him with the flat of my halberd straight in the solar plexus. I'm gonna try and knock him down.
Yeah, nice. He sees you move, and he tries to parry the point of your blade, but as you pull it back, he overextends.
Oh yeah.
This
oh
man
yeah.
has a defense of 10.
Okay, well my base roll is already an 11.
Yeah.
15, 16, 16 total.
I'm gonna say if you've gone 1 dice beyond his thing, that's a great success in my eyes. So yeah, you like fully catch him. He stumbles forward trying to parry a blade that's no longer there. You hear a gasp. In that moment, your blade comes around and clatters against the side of his head. I'm going to give you another attack here because you fully flipped the advantage of the fight. Go. The fight is now in your turn.
Is this a fight to the death or a fight to submission?
No, this is in essence a glory square bout. So
Okay.
you would be trying not to kill him, but people die in these things.
Okay.
That's why they're physics.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see as you do this, the physics have their hands on the weapon.
Wiping sweat from their brow, like, oh, another one.
As your thing collides, it's like a bell rings, and every physics head just goes.
Oh no. He's on the ground. I'm going to say, yield. I don't want to do this.
I don't yield! And he leaps at you once more with his sword. But you can see that there's no energy in it, there's no fire in it. He is moving through the motions, and he is moving as if he is underwater at this point. But he is still driving a sword towards your throat.
Lovely. Because he was struck down,
Yes.
whatever attack roll he's going to make against me, he will have to do with disadvantage.
You actually get to attack him first.
Oh,
Because
I
of
do?
how hard you hit him, you
Lovely.
flipped the fight. You're
Stunt
now
on
the
him.
aggressor.
Stunt on him.
I'm not even going
Stunt
to.
on him.
I'm not even going to go.
You hear this from the balcony. Stunt on him!
Stunt
Stunt
on
on him! Stunt on him! Stunt on him! Stunt on him!
Stunt on him!
I'm going to
gonna get so many
300
throwings from
kick
his
him in the
neck.
chest so he goes down again.
Fuck, yes.
yeah.
I'm not even going to use my halberd.
I'm going to say don't even roll an attack, just give me a might check. here,
Okay,
please.
okay. Let's go. Please be good.
You're going to automatically hit him on this.
5, 8, 12.
12, yeah. Your boot just finds his sternum. There's a moment where it rests, and then you just put in the hip, and he goes, bump, back into the dirt.
I'm going
head
to keep my
gauging
boot
a
on him.
trough.
I'm going to keep my boot on him as he's on the ground so that he doesn't have it in him to get up.
Yeah.
And I address the glory square. I say, Warriors of Dawn, a glorious death is worth fighting for, but not here, not against our own. Let's save this passion, this courage, for that is our greatest virtue, for the enemies of our empire, for Dawn!
For glory! And the glory square erupts. The bout ends in cheers and applause. As you wipe sweat from your brow, the troubadour approaches you. Good sir, I write of noble deeds. Tell me, which virtue do you consider to be the most important to a knight? Is it courage to act without fear? Or perhaps wisdom to weigh each choice? Or perhaps loyalty to bind one's fate to another's?
My friend, if I were to sit here and converse the virtues with you, we would sit here until our unglorious death. Truly, I think that there is merit in every virtue. The one that I will hold close to my heart on this day and the one that I tried to instill into Lord Devere was to know which
With your
battles...
boot.
Yes, with the sole of my boot. Someday I might actually get it inscribed on it to those that I neutralize. It is the wisdom to know which fight to pick, because the fight with me is not it.
Fuck!
And I
God damn!
Shit, he just goes like... he goes, I give up being a troubadour. I'll never write anything as fucking fire as that.
Until the Anna Songbook comes. Who's that?
Shit. Apollo, that's low-key the fucking hardest thing I've
Yeah.
ever heard.
That was insane.
watch me fail every roll for the difficulty in the future.
It takes him like a solid 10 minutes to recover from having heard that with his own physical ears. You know? But the crowd begins to calm after the bout eventually. They're going back to their business before the next one when a sharp...
Do I have time at all to find Lord PH Throw Devere?
Yes, I'm glad you said it. Yeah, you can see on the other side of the ring, he's kind of surrounded by members of House Devere. You see the gold and the red and the owls as they kind of like stand around him and, commiserate the lack of the fight. He sees you coming and he kind of rolls his eyes. He goes, well, I suppose congratulations are in order.
None needed, my friend. Would you like me to tell you why I won?
My house values knowledge, so yes, go ahead.
Before you step foot in the battlefield, there's a battle of the minds. All right?
Go on.
I'm gonna teach him. I'm gonna teach him something.
I'm gonna put him in
see,
his
like-
place!
A lot of the Devere crowd are like fully taking notes on it and shit. Like,
I have my halberd with me. I say, because of my weapon, you assume that I would be more comfortable fighting you at a distance. Misdirection. All right? The first battle is the battle of the minds. You underestimated my ability to close the distance, and that cost you the battle. You are a very good fighter. I saw you fighting the last time we were in a battle, all right? Head up. Don't let your opponent figure out what you already know, all right? We have to do this together, or else I loathe to see the day where the glory square is full of bodies.
I mean, I'm pissed at you. But you're talking sense. So, yeah, just give me a day or two and I'll come around. But yeah, thanks. I
Absolutely.
appreciate it. Look, meet me in the wine bar later. We'll have a chat.
Hey, absolutely.
A loud crack sounds through the air. Crack!
Very good crack sound.
Thank you. It's good crack.
So
that.
good, so good.
One of the wooden stands that the people are in gets collapsed. A tangle of beams, splinters, dust in the air, people crying out, yo folk running everywhere. A child is pinned beneath the rubble as dust begins to rise. Gasps and shouts abound. What do you do?
Go on, sit down.
I'm gonna take 1 second longer than I should to actually react, because I think, oh no, there's chaos about, and the last time that I was caught this by surprise, my brother died, and I'm still not over that. And in that hesitation,
In that moment,
yeah,
Lord P.H. Devere leaps. Like a fucking owl in flight, he takes off. He vaults the side of the ring. He baseball slides under a fallen beam, and he gets underneath it. But he's just not strong enough to lift.
I'm gonna
the
run and
beam.
I'm gonna help him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
yeah.
goes, fuck. Put in the boot. Put in the boot. Give me a mic check. Thank you.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
nice.
Again.
12. Yeah, he rolls well too. He gets a 9. So with it combined,
Full deadlift.
21. You guys are just both able to lift this thing above your head. You see the child looks up at you, wide-eyed. What do you say?
I say, child, where are your parents?
No, you say, child, where are your parents?
I say,
Get the
child,
book out, child!
where are your parents? Run to them now.
Oh, okay. He takes off and he goes, charge! As he runs through the smoke. You can feel your arms getting a bit weak. You take one last look underneath. He was the only one under there. You both hear PH throw, say, I can't hold it, I'm letting go. It drops.
I'm gonna try push him out of the way so that he gets out first.
Yeah, nice. You both kind of like manage to throw it that way. You knock him back. You get a face full of dust and dirt and splinters. He's thrown back by your elbow. And then you feel like something wrapping around your leg. And you look down and it's the child. And he's like, oh, thank you. Oh, that was glorious. That was so glorious. Thank you. And then the crowd just fucking loses it.
Ali,
Like,
Ali, 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 and
PH drop. PH drop. PH drop. Right? You're reveling in it. Ali's hands are up in the middle of the square. The past defeat forgotten. Sorry, Ali. PH throws hands are up in the middle of the square. The past defeat forgotten. And you hear a voice behind you. Whoa, I've come to this tournament to find the greatest Dornish hero, and it would seem I've found him. You turn around, there's a man, exceptionally well dressed. Not Dornish, but in kind of finery that glistens in the sun nonetheless. He hands you an envelope. It's illustrious. On it, the seal of the throne itself.
Oh my god, I didn't see that coming.
We cut forward 1 week. Each of you has spent it on the Trods, the Empire's magically enchanted roads. Your feet ache, you're tired, and you're hungry. But you're here. Meade. The road into Meade is broad and worn, the kind of earth that has been stamped by generations of boots. As you crest the rise above the river mouth, the town unfolds below you. A jumble of stout, timber-framed houses, barns pressed cheek to jowl with workshops and crooked lanes spilling down towards the waters of the Westmere. The salt tang of the gullet mixes with the smoke of cook fires and the sour, sweet smell of malted grain from breweries lining the water. Yet, even amongst the liveliness, there is a hint of unease. The watchtowers on the approach stand sharp against the horizon, with archers posted, their eyes scanning the roads. Marcher yeofolk linger at the edges of the crowd, their bows held tight, fingers on drawstrings, eyeing new arrivals suspiciously. Looking to the horizon, you feel like if you squinted, you could make out the banners of armies. The gates open before you. You're allowed in. You're clearly Imperials. This is your first time kind of coming together. You each realize that you're, from different nations. You're joining. You can kind of, if you want, announce yourself to each other or try and roll insight checks to see if you have the same purpose. But at this instance, through coincidence, you step through the gate into Meade at the same time.
I'm going to say bold of you to assume that she walked.
Well, horses don't exist.
No, but ox carts do.
Ox carts do. Fuck your ox-drawn carriage.
Yeah.
I love ox outside.
She would have absolutely gone on an ox cart.
Yeah, cool.
Like,
So,
on her way, and she would have walked down in front of this this gate, and she would have probably seen the others being like, apologies, gotten her like bags, and then bang, and then they would have gotten.
yeah, you hear like the creak of the wagon and that like lurch of the wheels, like churning a bit in the mud because this is like the thoroughfare into Meade. It trundles off, and you turn around and see the town spread out in front of you. It's a far cry from the League cities, but
Quaint.
Sullus,
Yeah, damn.
what are you doing?
I think, without trying to be too edgelordy about it,
Come on, Dad.
Lay it on us.
Oh my god.
no,
damn,
I'm
that's
pretty
really-
much like, the throne doesn't send casual invites.
Yeah.
So I am trying to just keep an eye out for everyone, trying to remain vigilant and watching whoever's coming in, particularly people who look new and out of place in the city.
What do you mean? These boots were made for
in
this.
especially in this like marcher town, right? Where I'm assuming predominantly marchers, or
Yeah, you can see at this point it is mostly marchers, but you see a lot of winter markers rocking about as well. And there's the odd like foreign merchant or you know like envoy from another nation and that kind of thing around. But like 85 to 90% marchers.
okay.
And all looking pretty stressed. If I'm being honest.
Okay, but so I'm kind of like hanging around near the outskirts of the town, near the city walls or the city gates. I see this carriage walk in, like, you know, rock in, and this, you know, very well dressed young woman like come down the stairs. I'm like, she's out of place. And I kind of just no nonsense straight walk up to you and say, hello, have you business here?
I do. Who's asking?
Me, Solus. Nice to meet you.
Solace. Lovely to meet you.
And I give you like a big, like, firm.
Ooh. So my name is Lucrezia Daniela Euphemia d'Abruzzo. It's very lovely to meet you.
Very nice to meet you as well.
So what are you doing here then?
Well, I'm here on official business.
Are you now?
Yes. It seems like you are unlikely to be here for pleasure.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I'm definitely here for business, darling. But are you greeting people?
No, and I just like from like a inner pocket take out the letter and show you the seal.
Show. Same, please.
Yes.
I've been watching from a corner.
Yeah.
Can
Also,
I
there's
notice
there's a Donish lord there who also looks like he's.
I think
Yeah, I like to think, like, you know, cartoonish, like.
Yeah.
just
he's actually
between
right
like,
behind you.
are there like
suddenly there's a shadow that goes
are there
over
like
me.
buildings and stuff around like these city
Yeah,
gates?
there's lots of the kind viewers at home will be able to see them. But there's lots of like wooden. Oh,
I'm right there.
yeah,
I'm right there.
you're just in that one. Yeah, there's lots of buildings. They're kind of like wood and stone, and they kind of start down by the docks and then they go up the hill as we come away from the gullet.
Lovely.
The gullet being, you guys can't see it, but it's like a big kind of what would you call it? Bay?
I don't know because I don't know what I can't see it.
It's like a giant kind of bay that comes in from the sea and ends in Meade, which is like the main city of the Marches.
Yeah. Kind of like a fjord.
Yeah, a fjord would be a very good way to describe it. Yeah.
Lovely
Yeah.
stuff. I'm trying to hide, but I am in like half plate armor because I said I just wanted to walk with everything I had.
Yeah.
I think the week on the road has been a very somewhat ascetic experience where I've just been in my own head with my thoughts and waiting for a sign. And I've just been in the shadow between two buildings, half plate armor, like a golden cape, like very luxurious blue and golden under, like a dress essentially. Big ass halberd. I am 6'5". I am not hiding well.
That one?
Yeah, the one that's hard to miss.
Hey, tall glass of water. Come here.
Are you have?
Yes, we do.
All right.
Now, it's been a week and I haven't read this letter, but...
I'm going to say that you guys you can have read the letters if you want. They basically,
Obviously, she did. A minute she
Yeah.
at the party, she would go to a private room and like.
They basically just say that the Emperor has need of allies, and he has need of. What's the word for when you want to be kind of subtle about something?
What am I supposed to do?
This has to be like if you were trying to get someone killed but showing people know, you'd be like, this has to be handled with
Discretion.
Discretion, yes.
Yeah, discreet.
So
6'5". Why the fuck am I being discreet?
You know that the Emperor has sent you letters that basically say it's a matter of importance and he requires allies, and he requires discretion, and to meet him in Meade on this day. And you see ahead of you the town hall. It's the biggest building in Meade. It's got marcher banners kind of flying from it, like 8 or 9 flags on either side of it.
So many potatoes.
It's like stoically built, and it has grand doors. There are beaters outside it, but as you guys approach, they give you like a nod, and one of them kind of moves and opens the door for you.
Solus, by the way.
Lord Ali La Colombe, a pleasure to meet you.
Is it okay if I just call you Ali, or are you one of the
Ali is good.
Dons?
Ali
Okay,
is good. Solus is good for you, or are there any other
Solus is fine.
titles? Perfect.
Yeah, Lucrezia, Daniela, Euphemia, the Bruiser.
Lady Lucrezia, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Aw, thank you. Your lord. Okay, so there's someone actually in Summerhome that I think you'd be perfect for.
Okay.
Her name is Marianne. She is.
I think we have more important
yes, sorry,
business.
sorry,
Yes.
sorry. Remind me, Marianne.
Okay.
perfect.
I just kind of take a second to immediately. Okay. Do I just give off single?
Yes.
A lot of that aura you farmed with that line has just been robbed from you. Just so you know.
Why do you think they need to farm so much aura in the first place?
I just knew that when these two got involved, I was going to get roasted. I needed a solo.
You had to come in hard.
No,
yeah.
he's gonna be really nice. It's me that's mean.
Okay. Let's go in the room, shall we?
Yes.
Yes.
The chamber of Meade smells of oak smoke and candle wax. Heavy banners of the marches, golden sheaves of wheat on green cloth hang close on the walls. A long table scarred by knife points and candle wax dominates the center, crammed with aldermen, priests and captains. At the far end stands Emperor James, plain in his soldier's coat, the hem still mud-stained from the road. His presence stills the quarrel into uneasy silence. However, just before he can speak, a marcher bursts through the door with a message from the front. Joey!
Oh
This isn't the
Thank you.
digital yo, this is
Thank
someone
you.
else.
Yeah.
This is someone else.
Joey.
We wouldn't let the tech yo do this.
Come on, this is your moment.
Oh my God.
Wait, I'm gonna.
Come in, yeah,
yeah,
come in.
Yeah.
Get right in my lab.
Yeah.
I bring word from the front.
Louder, fix it to the
Louder.
mic.
I
So the
bring
mics-
word from the front.
Excellent.
The Jotun banners have crossed the river. They took Hartsfield at dawn. Most of the garrison cut down before they could rally. Some of the survivors claim the Jarl herself led the charge. I've got places to be.
That's a digital
Nominate
yo.
that man for the awards.
That's some good yo.
Who
folks.
replaced that digital yo when we weren't looking? This one was so much better.
I had HR do a swap.
I see.
Who gave digital yo money
That
for
pip
a
is really
hat?
working.
It's like bury the platypus.
That's at least 2 rings worth of a crown of a hat.
That's where all our budget went.
I need a good quality matcha hat.
At this point, you see Emperor James opens his mouth to speak. You guys would not dare assume to speak right now. The party merges into the back of the crowd. However, who does speak? The people gathered in this hall. Please each take one of those sheets there.
Oh,
Joey, back in.
this is fun.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Wait! Oh my goodness! There's 4.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Please allow me.
Dylan,
Oh yes,
Yeah.
yes.
you are going
Are
to
you
play
watching?
Imperial 1.
Excellent. Oh, my favorite roles are the ones that have a number after
Yes.
them.
Well,
I was born to be a number.
the others have NPC. Is that better?
Apollo, you are going to play Imperial 2. Hulda, you
Yes.
are going to be Winter Marker NPC.
It's because I'm Scandi.
Joey.
Are we racially profiling?
Oh my gosh! It's okay. I can
Fuck
do this.
yeah, I did it. And Joey, you are going to be Marcher, who is bitter.
Who'd have thought?
What about the Marcher NPC who's not bitter?
No, that's the same man. That is a
Okay.
prompt,
I see.
so Joey will know this Marcher is bitter.
I see.
Great.
James speaks. My friends, the Jotun presses hard in the west. Villages fall, pyres are lit, and still their banners creep closer. Yet here in Meade, I hear quarrels louder than counsel. Speak then, let the Empire hear where its heart lies.
Where our heart lies. In the soil, Emperor. In the fields we plough. The mills we raise. The Jarl takes them one by one. And after each, she prattles of parley. As if we could turn back steel. Every day spent in words is bread off our tables. She calls it honour. I call it plunder dressed in fine clothes. If we do not stop her now, there'll be no marches left to speak of.
You see all
Rubble,
the
rubble,
marchers,
rubble.
all the marchers like banging the tables and stuff like that, and all their eyes
SFX
turn.
in the back. SFX in the back. Put it in post.
All their eyes turn to a Marcher General, who gives a stern nod to him. A winter marker speaks it.
And yet she does not send word. 3 times she has called for parley, and 3 times she has been denied. The Jotun are no druge. They do not weave lies and honeyed tongues. And they say honor, they mean it. They turn away an enemy who seeks to speak. Is it not strength, Marcher? It is dishonor. Mark me well. If we close our ears, it is our names, the skulls, we curse, not hers.
Honour won't feed a hungry family. What good is parley when she already holds the mill, the bakery, the granaries? You say we shame ourselves if we ignore her. I say we shame ourselves if we hand her the breadbasket of the marches on a silver platter.
And what of the throne?
Are you French?
Our emperor speaks of walls, of holding ground, of waiting like a mole in its burrow. Is this what the white granite has given us? Timidity dressed as wisdom? Tuh, we need boldness, not dithering.
Boldness! You started this. Boldness! That's what Brannan gave us. Boldness without end. Until the coffers ran dry and our soldiers bled out on foreign soil. Do you long for her madness again? To chase every spark of glory until the Empire burns itself hollow? No. Better a throne that holds fast than one that squanders for hollow dreams.
I really didn't. I should have gone more.
Always go more.
Oh, damn!
Always.
This is so good.
I was gonna go full scouts, you missed it.
funny.
No, you went French.
Why French? Just 2 Assaveans there. We are involved in this.
Bonjour, mon ami. I would like a little
I am
bit
just
of
back
more.
from a trip to Asavea and I absorbed the accent.
Oh God. Okay.
For those who come after.
This goes on, right? This goes on and on and on, and these guys are so in each other's like faces about it. Specifically, the winter markers and the marchers are just like butting heads on what to do. You see, James looks down, sighs, and says, "Discuss this amongst yourselves. I have guests I must speak to. I will be back presently." And he catches your eyes from across the room, and he gestures into kind of like a side room where there's like a small table for parlays and stuff that shouldn't be had out in the greater hall. He holds the door open for you and allows you to move in first. And as you go in, he comes in behind you and goes, "Thank you for coming, my friends. It's good to see you again," he says to you, Solace. "And to you, my friends, have we met? Do I remember you?"
We have, but before the titles, obviously.
Of
I am
course.
Lucrezia Daniela Eufima D'Abruzzo.
A pleasure, as always, for a leaguish companion. And you, my fine, strapping Dornish man, who are you?
Your Imperial Majesty, my name is Lord Ali of House La Colombe.
Ah, yes, you were the one who held the plank above the child, I believe.
Yes, well, I believe that was also Surveyor, though. It is only I that stand in front of your presence, which is an honor.
Ah, yes, well, from what I heard, you taught him a lesson and then you taught him a lesson, so you're the one my scout picked, you're the one standing in front of me. Listen, I won't beat around the bush. We're in trouble. Oh, we've met. Yeah, we've met. During the handover. We're in trouble. The Jarl is pressing ever forward. The banners are approaching Meade's walls as we speak. She's but a day or two of hard fighting out. You saw the hall outside. By the time they agree on anything, Meade will be reduced to ashes, and we will know no more than we do now. The Jarl has asked for a parley. I intend to honour it. But I cannot do so until they and there reach a decision. Mine is to sow unity amongst the Imperials. So I cannot send in any official capacity a general, a captain, a thrones guard, or anything like that. But what I can do is advise 3 trusted Imperial citizens to maybe just wander out in that direction and have a chat. Do you understand my meaning?
Yes, of course.
Do you have any questions for me?
Yes, and why the 3 of us? Obviously, this is not me just saying, please compliment me, but there is obviously a reason why you chose us, correct?
How leaguish of you. Yes. Sullus, I trust. He came to me in honesty after some bitterness, and he's sewn up some wounds between our nations. So I trust the diplomat in him. For yourself, I've heard there's no one better for reading between words, if you catch my meaning.
Oh, I do.
And a bit of muscle never helps. A bit of glorious muscle can go an awfully long way.
I am honored. When we are in the presence of the Jarl, assuming that they will hear us for parley, she will no doubt make demands or requests, or requests that are really demands. What is it that we can offer? Or is it just your ear that we hold?
You can tell her that anything she says to you will make its way to my ear. You're not in a position to offer anything more than that. I wish I could give you more, but I don't have it to give you right now.
That is
Yes,
fair.
you can. Now, this is a business transaction, so let's talk business.
I mean,
This is not business.
It kind of is.
this
Everything
is the
This is
security
business.
of the Empire, but go on.
So
Sullus, it's
our
okay.
time is obviously precious. So are we just getting your charming smile and that is it?
He smiles and is missing several teeth. Charming
Exactly.
as my smile might be, I would see you rewarded for this, but I would see you rewarded when everything is said and done. Right now, my priority is the safety of my citizens and the firming up of Imperial borders, which are shaking like a leaf, ready to fall.
So a favour from the Emperor could be a good one then, if we get this.
That's a very big thing, but yes.
And that's a
shall
very
we
big
say.
thing you're asking us to do.
Well, I suppose it is. All right then. If it's prosperity, wisdom, pride, doesn't seem to be loyalty that's driving you in this particular instance.
Loyalty to my family always.
Ah, of course. Well, you will have a favour from the throne,
Excellent.
but I reserve the right to be a little Dornish in how I call that favour in if you get too cheeky with it.
That is fair.
Fantastic. Any further questions, or do you know what you have to do?
I think I'm just gonna look at Lady Lucrezia, and there's, I think you can see it for sure. There's a little bit of, not straight up disdain, not straight up venom, but like the beginnings of it, just the shock of
Excellent.
audacity.
Good.
But then I'll just look past. I'll look to Solus.
there you go.
I've asked everything I need to ask, so
Yeah,
I'll
you
leave it
see
with
a
you.
look of like disappointment on on Sol's face.
that's
I
worse.
see.
Disappointed father.
Yeah.
Oh, she's used to it.
James,
Yes. Solus.
let's be real about this. How dangerous is this?
About as dangerous as anything has been, Solace. Your only saving grace here is that this is the Jotun. It's not the Grendel, it's not the Drish,
Yeah.
it's not the Valorn. The Jotun can be spoken to, they can be reasoned with. This is unlike them. Never before have I seen them cut so deep into Imperial. They're not fighting to advance their lines. They're fighting, cutting, straight towards me. I've never seen the like. I don't know why they're doing it, but they're fighting like they're possessed.
And what do you know of this Jarl?
Jarl Skora, by all accounts a fierce warrior, and an even fiercer general. Her troops are deathly loyal to her. They throw themselves upon Imperial steel. They fight like demons, and they chant her name the whole time. Multiple times, as you've heard, we've had reports of her fighting at the front of the battle herself. Absolutely not one to be trifled with. But, as you heard, she does seem to want to talk. So, I would have you lend her your ear. She is formidable. She is strength incarnate. Do not underestimate her, but go, treat her with respect, and I hope to see you again soon.
Of course. I will ensure that our party finds the right path.
Thank you, Silas. Now, I can give you one more thing before you go. I wouldn't send you into the lion's teeth completely without aid. You can take anything you want from the Throne Guard armory over there. It's not much, but you might find something to suit your means. And you see this just like an array of enchanted weapons
Ooh.
against the wall.
This is great.
Yeah.
Yes.
Excellent. Good.
So, I mean, you guys can mull that over.
Yep.
But mull it over now.
Yeah, sorry.
Mull it over now.
Wait.
You have 4 seconds to mull it over.
Please.
I'd
In
like
about
an enchanted
24
rapier.
seconds. What?
Enchanted rapier, mage armor, please.
Perfect. Enchanted, yeah. Cool. You get mage armor. You get mage armor that basically just gives you an extra.
It's the one that I
mana.
already have on my character sheet, I'm guessing, or is it a special? Perfect.
No, you can have a, what's it called, a Crystal Tenders Vestment. Basically, I think you get a mage armor anyway that's going to give you an extra mana a day.
Yeah.
Is that what you've got already?
So I have +4 mana. Do you have more
That's
than that?
normal.
That's
Yeah.
normal.
As
You
much-
get 4
yeah.
mana as base, that's your personal mana, so you'll be +5 mana a day now.
Ooh.
And you get a rapier that, it's a biting blade. Once a day you can call cleave.
Ooh, okay.
I will look to get some sort of like, I think Sulis looks, kind of surveys the armory or kind of the selection of weapons and, you know, is casting detect magic on them to try and identify what kind of like draws kind of calls to him.
My friend, just tell me what you need.
And I think there's going to be possibly need for us to make a speedy getaway, so I'd look for something that can give me like free cast of repel or something like that.
I don't have repel, unfortunately. The Throne Guard are using it to defend the lines. What I do have is this, and he hands you a staff. You pick it up, and you feel like nature calling to you a little more strongly. This is once a day you're going to be able to cast Entangle. As a
Okay,
keyword.
cool.
Lesson.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
And you, my fine Danish friend, I don't have anything that glimmers with the heat of the sun, but maybe I can help you out.
I think I. Okay, let's be real, Jim. Jim, let's be real.
Let's do it.
I've made a tank.
Yes.
How are they looking on the squishiness scale?
Real squishy.
Real squishy.
I am real squishy, but I'm fast.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think my focus would be looking for anything that either would let me get up a downed ally or get up a downed ally, draw attention to myself, or, draw attention to myself / make me beefier.
Okay, he's going to give you an amulet. And he says, throw this around your head. If you're worried about them, this will help you. This is an amulet. It's going to give you 1 use of stay with me a day.
Nice.
Nice.
Lovely. Nice.
I'm gonna
nice, nice.
put everything. I fumble a little bit. It gets caught on my horns for a little second. I get around my neck and say, "Thank you, my lord."
He chuckles and puts his hand on your shoulder, gives you like a firm pat. He's good. You keep these two safe, yeah? They look like a stiff breeze would knock them over.
All right, I'm the one who's going to be
Sorry,
keeping those two safe.
I am just gonna lean in a little bit and just whisper. I'm just gonna say, if she's cutting a path straight to you, you have something she wants. Do you have any idea of what that could be?
My friend, I haven't the foggiest. If it did, I'd be fixing it.
All right.
But in all honesty, I don't know what she's after. Unless it is mindless conquest, some kind of berserker charge across the northern marches. But as it stands, the marches and the winter markers are just barely holding it back.
Yes. Well, if it was a charge, she'd be charging towards her target. And unless it's something else, that might be you. I would
Could well
advise
be.
that you be, if I may be so brash, I would advise that you look into options into getting you out of the city,
Oh.
should the need arise.
No, don't worry. I understand that I'm more important than one leader on the battlefield. But right now, this is where I need to be. That chamber in there is going to eat itself apart. And those walls need something to rally behind. So I'll be here. I'll prioritise my own safety, of course, when the time comes to it. We can't be without an emperor and we don't want another Brannon. So we will make sure. But listen, my aim is to keep this empire safe. And I don't want to be revoked. So if I'm seen to turn from this conflict when I've ran on a platform of solidifying our defences, I don't know how much longer I'll hold the seat, to be honest. So I'll be here for as long as I need to be. But I do appreciate your vigilance and your loyalty.
Well, virtues guide you, your Imperial Majesty.
And you as well, young Dornish Knight. Right. I have a room full of pricks arguing to corral, so if you don't mind, I'm going back into that mire, and you can head out into the one outside. And he goes back into the
Now, just a word of warning, the two of you. I am the one who can actually heal you, so if you piss me off, I will let you bleed until the last fucking second. Sounds good?
Understood.
Good.
His Imperial Majesty was kind enough to give me this amulet. If you should fall, I will be there.
Oh, you're not going to let me fall.
Absolutely.
None of us are going to fall. We're not getting into fights. We're going. and we're
We
having a
might not be
talk.
getting into fights, but the fights might be getting into us, so.
The Jotun aren't blood-crazed savages. We can get there and we'll talk.
Yes, it might
If
not
I-
be the Jotun.
It's the Jotun.
Yes, but of course there. But on the way there, we might piss some people off.
Well-
Maybe some people
well,
already know
then
about the
I
letters.
might suggest you don't open your mouth as much, and we might not piss people off
All right.
because you unfortunately have started to do that.
Piss you off?
Not me. I
Who?
can take a lot, but it seemed like you got under the skin of James.
I don't care.
But a little bit. That is the Emperor.
You probably should care a bit.
All right. Well, either way, we're going into enemy territory. We need to enter, hands up, immediately request a parley.
Yep.
We need to survive. We're no good to the Emperor if we're dead.
Oh, I know.
And you won't be able to get your boon if you're dead.
Exactly.
Exactly. All right. I think she wants something.
I'm just thinking what she has on the Jotun. Why would the Jotun rally with her like that easily?
That is true. But also, if it was something that she wanted, why isn't she just taking it?
Well, she's been trying to parlay. Hasn't happened yet.
Okay.
So she probably does know what she wants, and she's maybe trying to ask. But as James said, there's been
might
no
be-
talking here. So we're going to go find that out,
Yes.
and then we can all go back and report back, and job done.
Could also be that she's trying to, win some love of the people because she's seeming to be honourable in some sense,
course,
like the Winter
yes.
Markers are doing. So obviously if she would just barge in, no one would like her, but because she's doing a parley and trying to seem honourable and whatever, it makes her look better.
Whatever she wants might also just be some sort of service, not something you can pillage from the ruins of a city.
Maybe she doesn't know where it is.
That is also true.
Well, I think there's a lot we don't know, and there's only one way to find out.
The road from Meade winds westward through gentle fields and scattered copses of oak. At first, the air smells of tilled earth and wood smoke. But as the miles pass, the signs of war creep in. Ditches half dug for defences, burned out farmsteads, and cart tracks pressed deep by heavy boots. By dusk, the horizon is a smear of smoke. Farmers hurry past with wagons piled high, their eyes wide, their voices hushed. Each one tells the same story. The Jotun are closer every day. The sky darkens to bruised purple. Crickets sing. The last light glints on the steel of our Danish friends' armour. For a time, all seems quiet. Then, the stillness breaks. A crow bursts shrieking from the trees, and
He didn't do the crow.
A crow bursts shrieking from the trees. It slams into a tree, quivering with an arrow. A second arrow hisses past your shoulder. Shouts rise in the darkening wood. Figures move among the trees, tall, broad shapes with painted shields, wolf pelts on their back, and steel glinting in the gloom. The Jotun.
There's only 3 of us. This is not a fair fight for you. We're not here to fight.
I don't care, Imperial dog! Fight me now! A foot lashes out and catches you in the chest, throwing you backwards. The Jotun advances. There are 3 of them. The first one swinging for you.
Okay.
For 5, 6. Does a 6 hit you?
No.
You managed to
dodge it. I start tumbling backwards.
What was her name again? Wolf Daughter something.
Wolf Daughter. Yeah.
We're here to talk to Wolf Daughter about the parley.
Scarlet Wolf Daughter doesn't want to talk to you like. A blade hisses towards you.
Damn.
Oh, fuck. 14.
No.
It sings through the air. This is a good blade. It shines silver in the failing light, and it catches you on your shoulder, tearing your dress and drawing blood that stains the white of your undercoat. You take a point of damage as you reel backwards from this blow.
4 hit points.
I'm gonna move in front. I'm gonna just position myself so that all they can see is like my breastplate in front of them. And I'm gonna say, hey, think about this. Think about this.
Think about
Scald Wolf
this.
Daughter has been looking for a parley for weeks now. What do you think she'll think about
The
you?
hilt of a sword surges towards your jaw. 7.
No,
Yeah, you
I
turn.
punch it away.
Yes. The Jotun scowls at you and says, I don't care what you think. Follows up with a punch. 9?
No.
No, yeah. Punch clangs
know-
off your breastplate. You see he reels back. It is your turn to react. What do you guys do?
It is something she would like.
They've made their choice. Now is the time to act, and I just go in quarterstaff, like absolutely milling about.
Finally, one shows some courage.
The mouthiest one,
Yeah.
paralyze.
Oh, fuck.
It just instantly like. I
Roll it
tried
up.
my thing, and I just go for him. Just like
Roll it
no.
up. He's going to have to make a grace check.
That 14.
Fuck, yeah. He's.
I know, that's right.
I mean, yeah, he can do it, but he has to roll 2 6s. Nope, 4 and a 2. He goes, you're going to die in the mud.
Now get him.
Functionally, if you 2 attack him now, you're going to do double damage on this guy.
Lovely. My glorious charge. Can I do that as many combats as we do, or is that something I can do a certain amount of times per day?
It's like once. Give me the language on it again. I think it says combat.
I would say it's once per
I'm gonna
combat.
make
It's
it-
Yeah, it's
I'm
once
pretty
per
sure I
combat.
designed it
It's
You
on
make
the first
that, you can
round.
change
It's
the
you
rules.
charging into the fight.
All right.
Yeah.
We offered. We tried to speak to him. I'm bulldozing in. I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm gonna close the distance. I'm gonna push him far back. I'm not gonna go straight down, but I'm gonna 1-2 punch. He's pushed back. I'm just gonna bulldoze into him.
Perfect. Yeah, absolutely. Roll it up. Actually, you don't. You just roll your damage. So you're just doing a point of damage, unless there's anything else you'd like to do, because he's paralyzed. He functionally has a defense of 0 and is taking double damage right now.
Awesome. I have a +1/+1 to this, so I think I do an extra damage point to him as well?
So you're gonna do. You're basically gonna do 3 points of damage to this guy with this huge charge as you come in, because you're
Plus
getting
the
one.
dice?
You're getting the one, the +1, and then you're getting the paralyzed damage. So you can see like his eyes
I
straining
think
to
it actually,
widen.
it's a +1 as well because I have Weapon Master with my Hullberg.
Oh fuck yeah! So you're doing 4 full points of damage to this guy.
Yeah.
You just mill him. He is like knocked to the ground. You can see he's still in it, but like he is looking very fucking rough. He goes, Imperial dogs! You died before the Jotun! And he starts to try and get up.
Can I, with my rapier, can I try to like get his throat, because he said that, and try to cut his throat?
You absolutely
And
can.
as she does it,
yeah.
she says, hush now.
At this point, I think that charge was big enough to make the paralyzed break. So you're going to have to roll an attack on him, but it's going to be easier.
Grace, yeah.
You got this.
Oh, can I use my duelist swagger?
You absolutely. Well, that's more a reactive thing. So if
Is
he
that more a
attacks
reactive
you,
thing?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because while you may subtract your grace modifier for the melee attack against
Yeah, it's when you get attacked.
It's
Okay,
when you
cool.
get
Oh,
attacked,
gotcha.
yeah. So if someone attacks you, you can kind of
Thanks.
like dance
That
around
is 6 + 4, so...
it. That hits this
10,
guy.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he starts like bellowing. He's like, you lack courage, you lack. He kind of hands go to his throat. Sorry, microphone. Hands go to his throat, and he doubles over. You can see you like fully killed this guy.
There's 2 more with him.
There's 2 more with him, and they're now rounding on you in lockstep. They are like using drilled formations. Give me.
With the quite frankly humiliating death of their commander, do we sense that there is any little shaking in their morale?
That's what I was
Right now, they're like, you can see they're like confused at how quickly you took the commander out, but they're still in the fight.
You've
I will
also
say-
seen that as soon as I paralyze this guy, I have like body rolled past it and I'm going for the next ones.
Fuck yes, you're
Like
so
I'm
right.
just going.
Okay. I'm gonna go for the one that you aren't going for,
Sure.
so that we
Nice.
have.
And I am going to say that at
That's
this
formation.
point, you guys have flipped the balance of the fight. You're now the aggressors. You take your turn first. Now.
I'm
They're
going to go
going
with
to react
you
to
because we're the
things you do.
squishies. He's
Yeah.
fine on his own.
I just run forward, literally. So I've ran like batted his thing away with one side of my quarterstaff, turn around, paralyze. As I'm turning, look to see that you guys are taking him down. Kind of give you like a nod, turn around, jump in the air, bam, strike down.
Yes.
So yeah, okay, I need to do a roll an attack for that.
Yeah, and he'll roll grace against it.
Cool. So that is a 10 that you need to beat.
He doesn't make it. Yeah, he just gets driven. You're like jumping into the air. And
Yeah,
coming
yeah,
down
yeah,
the stretcher,
fully just like-
driven into the ground. As this happens, the other dude sees it and rounds on you. He's looking to defend his mate now. He's
Yeah.
on the ground.
Can I intercept him?
But you can. You're moving first at this point.
Lovely. I'm gonna intercept him. I say, no, you're mine. All
I
right.
do know my mind. We took it from you yesterday.
That's a 9. I'm gonna try almost clotheslining with the haft of my halberd so that he goes and ass over tea kettle. Not mechanically, but just for fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Go for it. You've taken your damage. You hit him. He takes this kind of like takes a big hit, recoils a bit, but then comes in growling, and he goes,
He's on the ground now because I.
"Oh yeah, he's."
Oh no, sorry, no.
this is the other-
Sorry,
the other
sorry,
guy.
apologies. Yeah.
He's like, "Right, let's go then," and he like comes at you. This guy has a great sword, so he brings it back, swings it around, and tries like. He's aiming just to fucking go through your weapon into your head, like pure severity. He is rolling very fucking well. He got a 12.
That'll hit me.
As he just slams this thing into you. You are going to take 2 points of damage as he rattles you with this greatsword. And he goes, right, so who's then? My honor versus your courage? And he like brings himself to bear on you again. The guy on the ground that you struck down, he's down. He starts to get up, but as he does, he's going to take a swipe at your legs. He's got like a short sword and a shield.
Can Lucy like?
Yeah, because I wanted to interfere. So when I wanted to do like a combo attack with the two of us. So he would then get that person down, and I wanted her like almost like suddenly out of thin air come behind him and then stab him in the chest.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because we were the squishies.
I'm going to say if you want, you can use your duelist swagger on that because he is making an attack at you guys.
That would be very nice.
So yeah, you just have to
My grace is 4, so that means -4.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, that is
nice.
8 plus. So it's 8 plus 4. So,
Yeah, nice. He rolled an 8 on his attack.
But -4 means he doesn't hit me then.
Yeah, he doesn't hit you.
Nice.
Yeah, so he like fully like he
Can
goes.
he get up and then he kind of gets up into my sword?
Yeah. He goes to stab you, and then just like a rapier goes through his arm as you like stab him as he goes to do that. He like screams and goes to pull his arm away, but there's a rapier in it, so he screams louder.
Can I cleave that arm off then?
Yes, you fucking can.
So if it's in that, but because I can get one cleave for
Oh yeah, what do you need magic sword?
Yeah.
Cleave that arm right off.
Fucking great, yeah. It goes, and then you don't even like whip it away. You just turn the blade, and it like a bit of meat just goes, and his arm goes, and he starts screaming, and he starts calling out for like his family, and he starts calling out for shit like that. I'd like everybody to give me an insight roll.
Ooh.
At this point.
Also, can I ask, what's their armor situation like?
The guy you're fighting is in heavy armor. The guy you just disarmed is in leather armor, and the other guy is a corpse.
Yeah.
That's real.
8.
5.
I would like to not do an insight check. These are our enemies, and I would just like to fully just try to execute them straight away.
Are you just zoned in?
Yep. Zoned in. These guys have proven themselves to be enemies.
Yeah.
You can't betray your enemies.
This guy still has a shield, so executing him is going. You'll be able to do it, but you're going to have to roll like a 12 on your attack, because
He doesn't get advantage because he has a fighting
retreating.
buddy, right?
Huh? No.
Grace to try and like work in and around the shield.
How are you executing him?
Knife to the throat. Just like he's on the ground. He's now like he's
Strength. Sorry, you're basically trying to get in and grapple with the
Okay,
guy.
I'm not
He
going
has
to do it
one
then.
arm, so you can add +2 to your roll.
not gonna happen.
Yeah.
But like you see me that I'm just like instantly like, nope, this fight is like, this is not a game. We're not talking right now. I'm ending this fight. And I just like, I've put my staff to the ground. I've taken out my belt and knife and just going for it.
You go in with the knife, but he still has enough wherewithal to just absolutely bring the shield across, and he like basically just shield bashes the shit out of you with it. You go rolling backwards. Did you guys make your
5 and an 8.
5 and an 8? Yeah, you're
Sorry,
too caught up
trying
in your
to find
individual
my
fights.
spells.
Lucrezia, you're just like, oh shit, I just cut that guy's arm off, and you've got someone like literally bashing a shield and shit in your face.
Yeah.
It is your guy's turn again, though, now. What you want to do?
I wanted to conserve my energy, but I think what it is that he did is it's the sliding of weapons against each other.
Yeah.
His blade hit the haft of my halberd and just went into my shoulder, and it really stings.
Yeah.
I want to attempt to strike him down so that he's on his back.
Okay.
Because if he had less armor, I would just straight up impale him, but I can't do that.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna try put him in a situation where hitting me is more difficult for him.
Okay, yeah, cool. He's going to roll a grace check to try and avoid that strike.
Before he goes for that, could like gently Lucrezia just like touch like the back of his like the neck of his back and just heal him very quickly?
Yeah, you can, like, so you're behind him.
Yeah, exactly.
You're well able to. So I'm going to say, at this point, you're after cutting your man's arm off. You look up and you see your other comrade is like engaged in this like really intense fight. And you put your hand up on his lower back and you feel like the healing magic going through you. You feel one of your reserves of mana kind of drain out of you. You feel that energy move up your arm and in to Lord Ali. Lord Ali, you feel like a warmth behind you, and you feel the wound in your shoulder begin to knit itself together.
You're completely healed now.
Awesome. I feel that just invigorating warmth. I launch at him.
Yeah.
Long weapon, like reach weapon versus reach weapon. Yet again, gotta close that distance.
Yeah.
I'm using my my blade to pull his blade out of the way, and I'm gonna try, not shield bash him, I'm gonna put all my body weight onto him to push him down onto the ground.
Yeah.
That was a total of a 13.
Nice.
13 fucking does it. I was like, shit, he rolled really high, but he rolled a 12 on his grace check. So yeah, he goes to step out of the way, but it's very similar to when you're fighting Lord Devere. He doesn't anticipate the distance you can close, and through some clever footwork and manipulation of the haft of your weapon, you manage to close that, get the butt to him, and force him down onto the ground. He takes a point of damage, and he hits the ground hard as you hear his like plate and his chain rattling. It is their turn to act, though. The guy on the ground is swearing and blinding, but he's still in the fight with you.
Just get down!
He only has a shield, so he tries to bat aside your knife. He grabs you in and he tries to headbutt you with like his helm.
Sure, yeah.
Thought he was going in for the kiss.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
It's not that kind of
He
bad
doesn't
picture.
roll well though. He only rolls a 6.
Okay, no, I managed to like just about like put my hand up. Still kind of get hit back, but I don't take any damage from it. Do I get to react
If
and
you
respond?
want, yeah, absolutely.
I just like I'm like fully like basically on top of him now.
Yeah.
I fumble my hand, like still one hand like on this shield, knife going for his throat. Fumble out my hand for my staff, grab it, just touch it to him, and say, by all the power within me, I paralyze you.
Fuck.
And then just
yeah.
knife in.
That's grim. You're gonna have to make the check to hit him.
Yeah.
His defense is only down at 8 at the moment because he's on the
Got
ground.
this.
Sorry, 6. He had 8 base.
Then that's a 7.
Nice. Yeah. You see, he goes and freezes.
Get him, get him.
Knife in. Don't even take a moment to I just take a moment to register that he's dead.
Yeah.
I feel the knife connect. I look up to see what you guys are doing.
Yeah.
I could use some help.
I've just healed you.
Well, yeah, but he's still very big.
That's
Yeah.
okay, I'm right behind you.
Thank you.
You see at this point the guy is on his back. Similarly enough, you're standing over him. He's going to try and kick out your knee as you're standing over him.
That's rude.
It is rude, but he's a rude guy.
Okay, get it. Mean boy.
He rolls an 11 on that.
It has to be beats, as we established.
Yes.
So it doesn't.
It doesn't. Very nice. Yeah, he goes for your knee, but he hits just a little low and he hits your greave. So your shin moves a bit, but it's not like the devastating knee break he was going for. He curses and then he goes around to kind of get his sword to swing up at you, but it is your go.
I think I've gone fully silent. I've gone into that Zen mode.
Yeah.
There were the little quips in the glory square. There was the "you're mine." That was the getting into it. Now we're in it.
Yeah.
I don't want to waste my hero points on this trash.
Yeah.
I've wasted all my mana.
I can't restore mana, can I? I don't think I can.
I took a
No,
note.
damn.
Solace. Not
Restore
fucking
limb.
around.
Not fucking around at all. War is not a game.
Yeah. He hit me where where there was just a little gap in the armor where the breastplate and the pauldron don't connect fully. I'm gonna do the same to him. You think that if I'm wearing heavy armor, I don't know where I'm most vulnerable? I'm gonna hit right there. 12 to hit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck,
Nice.
That hits him. You see he's on the ground. He's like, he had gotten up to like begin a strike to you, but that momentum he led with his shoulder to generate the thing.
Great opening.
Yeah, fucking your blade just slashes down into it. And yeah, you feel it like cut through leather and then bite into skin. And he lets out like a last gasp to kind of curse you, but it doesn't even properly leave his mouth as his breath fails him, and he collapses back into the soil. And that's all 3 of these Jotun in the mud.
Full dead?
Full dead. I'm gonna say that guy seems like he's bleeding out, but he's like got moments, if anything.
I'm gonna drive the spearhead of the halberd through his throat.
Can
You make the
Lucrezia,
execute.
right before you do that, she's like, wait! Ask him questions first. He might know things.
Hello. No. I didn't tell you to speak yet. Where will we find your skald? We seek parley.
Fuck you, you're not getting a parlay from me.
Driving it down.
He lets out a swear. Insight rolls, all of you.
Okay.
Jim's like, you're gonna make an insight roll, god damn it.
People, when sometimes
It's a 14. There you go.
9?
Tell me.
Sometimes when people,
I'm gonna eat a sweet because of it.
Sometimes,
I'm gonna steal your sweet.
You get a little treat every time you pass an insight roll.
sometimes when people hear things, they remember things, right? You guys recognize this curse. This is a common Imperial curse.
Oh.
He lets it out.
How
And
delightful.
goes, fuck you, you're not getting a parlay from me. You see him like scrabbling for what you would assume where a knife would have been, but it's been knocked off in the middle of the scrap. His
What's the
breathing
curse?
comes-
Is it shitbag?
Yeah.
Iron Duke on a bike.
Real.
Do we have bikes? I don't know. Iron
We
Duke
do.
does.
We did 100 years ago.
And then suddenly they vanished like the horses.
Yeah.
Yes.
The
yes.
theory is the
it was an
horses got
attempt-
on them.
It was an attempt to recreate horses.
yes.
I mean, like, in these pictures, I've seen them. They're so familiar to like, so similar to
You were on their
unicorns.
back and they were to go really fast.
They're
But it's a bit different from
dismissed
oxen.
There was like, there's something that you put your feet into.
Yeah. Exactly.
And you held something like this, I believe.
But it wasn't horns.
Mr. GM,
Yes.
would okay, these guys weren't interested in parlay, and we seemed a little bit weak. We were like, no, we want a duck. Or at least I did. You went straight to action, and I respect.
Yep.
Would a back pocket available show of intimidation be something worth considering?
You're gonna have to explain that to me in gym terms.
Okay.
What is a back
almost
pocket?
was-
Yeah, I was like,
What do you
intimidation?
mean back pocket?
Yeah. Basically, what I want to do.
Is this a
Reaching
youth
for
thing?
a gun?
No, I didn't know. I didn't know. Wait, he is younger than me.
Maybe it's
yeah.
super youth.
Super youth.
Super
yeah.
youth?
Yeah, it's you.
Straight to jail.
Is this a TikTok?
No,
No, I would have
absolutely
known.
not. Basically, if the next person that we say we seek parlay doesn't work out, what I would love to have is essentially
Keep something in your back pocket?
I want to smear my hand in. I want to smear my hand in the blood from his throat to be like, do you want to end up like your friend?
Oh.
Is something like that something that they would respect or something they would take offense to?
Roll. You can try and do it. Roll presence if you're going to do this.
Okay.
You get a sense that like
I'm
these
just
guys
thinking
are
ahead of, like-
prioritizing violence
Okay.
as their love language, I guess.
That's only going to be an 8.
This guy's vision is failing. Like he's.
Not to him. I'm saying like to the next person we meet.
Oh.
If they also request, if they also deny a parlay, if I say,
you
we've
can-
already killed some of your guys.
You can take a dip. Yeah.
All right, I'll take a dip. I'll look at Solus and I'll just say, I'm sorry. Just in case.
This is an odd
Is
tradition.
this a Dornish thing?
No, but it's just in case they deny us parlay again. We can say we've already killed 3 of your men. Do you want to end up like them?
I feel there was a better way than putting your hand.
Like you
in-
could cut a
don't
hand
love.
off, maybe a head.
Yeah, a
You know, something
trophy,
like
some of the-
physically, because if you're not going to wash your hands in a couple of days,
They-
I'm going to tell you right now,
They're
I'm not
soldiers.
touching
They
you.
have like marks of their.
Yeah, that's you know.
Your
I'm
unit.
gonna take like a wineskin off one of them, just wash it out, be like, it was a dumb idea. It was a dumb idea. You know, it's fine. No, it's fine.
Your
No,
heart, your heart was in the right place,
Yeah,
and that's
yeah,
the most
yeah.
important.
There's
thing.
a lot of energy in me, and I'm not.
With
I'm not
his
having to come
giant-
I'm
down
going
yet.
to loot their pockets.
With his dying breath, you hear the last one go, "It was a really fucking dumb idea."
I go to a corner and I just sulk.
Yeah.
I take out a journal. I actually start writing down a couple of things.
You're looting them.
Yes, obviously.
You begin to pat them. Takes about 30 seconds each one.
Do you want to hear my
How
loot?
realistic.
Yeah, realistic. My loot song fan prayer is like, loot, 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 I'm looting your body. Tell me if you have any things in your pockets. And then for like 30 seconds.
A fly lands on his cold, dead, lifeless eye. As
What
you
do
sing
you have in your
song.
pockets? Tell me what you have. Loot song. Yeah. So.
Loot song.
That is what Liana does. That's what I do.
As
in
you
that.
press
But,
down
but
on him-
Lucrezia is cooler than I am, so she's like,
As,
You
a
know.
as you press down on him singing your song, a little bit of air comes out of his lungs. Death is awful.
so you, darling.
You notice something.
Oh, fly. There we go. That was the fly.
That fly's a paid actor.
Yeah. Underneath his furs and stuff,
Sorry.
So,
execute. Underneath his furs and stuff, he has like very clean chainmail, very well-made chainmail. This is not what you'd expect from like a Jotun frontrunner who's been on the front line for a while. And you get curious and you dig a bit more through like his possessions and stuff. You find like a little book of like prayers of ambition. You find like a little symbol with the labyrinth on it. You're curious. You move to the next body. Underneath, you see some marcher like clothing, some like finery. You see a family crest from like you would assume a marcher house. You go to the third body,
Yeah.
and again you find like underneath his chainmail and underneath his like vestments and stuff, like a house sigil from the marches. And then upon like taking a little extra time, you realize, yes, all three of these, you had assumed them to be Yagara.
Point of order, Jim.
Yes.
I was assuming that these guys were orcs. Are you saying are these human or are these
These
orcs?
are humans. Sorry, I should have made that clear. These
Oh.
you had assumed these were like Yagara.
Sure.
or,
Okay. Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of the Jotun are humans.
Yeah.
Who fight for jarls and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You'd assume that was the case here, but these are Imperials. Yeah, they had shouted Jotun battle cries, and they were wearing
Jotun colours
uniforms
and
colours.
But then
no,
under
Have
their clothes, they
these-
still have their own effects.
under their clothes, close to where they assumed they wouldn't be found, there are Imperial artifacts, Imperial effects.
They're traitors.
Yeah.
or they have been blackmailed or something to be in there, and that was the only thing that held them in for their like, I am still me.
But the first person, this is in character. The first Jotun, he said that we do not deal with your kind.
But he is one of us.
No.
Well,
they,
ish. There's a march house. There's a book with a labyrinth on it. There's a prayer of ambition. We have an Imperial over there. Like, this doesn't make any sense. Why would they have that underneath their garb if they weren't still maybe believing that they were still, a part of the marchers or a part of the Imperials?
The Emperor said something while we were there that maybe the Skald was enchanted by something to march the path that she has been marching. Maybe there is literal truth to that. Maybe they're enchanted in some form.
Well, they
Is
weren't-
that possible? I'm not as keen into the ways of magic.
not that I'm aware. That would be.
quite powerful?
The Jotun are not really known for their magical abilities. That seems beyond what the Jotun can do.
Yes, but what she can do? What if she's taking in these, controlling them mindlessly?
No, what's possibly worse is that she's not doing it by magic.
more.
All right. We should maybe, before we jump to the worst case conclusion, if you found any mark of rank or anything to identify them as Jotun, we bring that and we use that as proof that we've already felled some of their soldiers, should they not give us parley.
Sure. But she's going to take all of their like the book, with the prayer and everything, with the house heraldry of the marcher, like their personal belongings. She's going to put it in a bag. She wants to I'm going to try to figure out which house this is.
Yeah. As you're doing this, the woods fall still around you. The silence settles, but it doesn't last. The ground around you begins to tremble. First faint, then unmistakable. The rhythm of many boots striking the earth in unison. From between the trees, torches begin to flicker like fireflies in every direction. Dozens of them. Then hundreds. The smell of smoke and iron overwhelms you. Then the horns sound, deep, thunderous notes that make your ribs quake. The Jotun army emerges from the trees.
Whoa.
Shield walls bristling with spears, tall banners snapping on the night wind.
I can get
Wolf
two of them.
skulls.
I was literally going
I
to
can
make a
get
joke
two of them.
go on.
Untapped.
It makes your blood run cold. Your blades are still wet from the skirmish when the full weight of this host surrounds you. Clean as you may, your hand is red with the blood of fallen warriors.
Told you this is a bad idea.
Fucking wineskin.
Fighters!
Such a stupid idea.
Fighters step towards you, shields locked together, but they do not strike. Instead, their ranks part. A figure advances, an orc, tall and broad-shouldered, a cloak of wolf pelts, his eyes glinting in the firelight. You have killed my kin. You will answer for it. But not here. Not like this. You will come before me, and you will hear my words. And then, when I have judged you, I will bring you to the Jarl, and she will decide your fate. The spears close in. You are surrounded, pressed forward by an iron tide. There is no more running, no more hiding. The march to the Jarl has begun.
Repel.
And that is where we're going to end our first episode.
Oh my goodness, this is so good! I'm so sorry for being a bitch.
You're such a bitch.
I immediately bled and I feel so unhappy. Jim has taken it personally. Yes, well done. Your characters are so fucking good. I love it. Yeah, I guess we're going to have to find out what happens on the next episode, though. So, if you enjoyed this episode, if you liked the little bit of intrigue I think I sprinkled intrigue.
Oh yeah,
quite
there's intrigue
well.
there. Yeah.
Yeah. If you enjoyed stepping back,
Intrigue Bay.
Intrigue Bay. If you
Start throwing
enjoyed
dice at
our
you.
little foray back into the world of Empire, then please do consider subscribing to us here on the Hearthfire. Check out our Patreon, check out our Discord, check out all our other series. We've got our mainline podcast, we've got Fake Swords, Wheel Feelings, we've got all sorts of stuff going on. And of course, the most important thing we have is wonderful guests. Guys, where can the internet find you? One more time for the people in the back.
Oh gosh, I was going to
That
say.
was you first. I did it first. You got to do
Okay,
it.
my name is Hulda. You can find me on Hobbit's Tale or Hobbit's Tale, wherever you have, apps and Signal. And I do loads of fantasy stuff and LARP and cosplay. So yeah.
Well, hello there. I didn't see you come in. My name is Apollo. You can find me on the internet at
It's just so
Nerd
bad.
Apollo. It's a bit that I will never let die.
It's such a bad idea.
It's a bit that I will never let die.
Did you do this previously as well? Okay, I see.
It's a bit that I will never let die. You can find me on the internet at Nerd Apollo or in the beautiful and proud nation of Ireland. Send me a messenger, Raven.
He's everywhere in Ireland.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Thank you.
What about you? Where can we find you?
Yeah, you can find me at Dylan and Dragons. I'm usually like, I have the social medias.
Let's be real, Dylan.
Yeah.
They'll find you at the Hearthfire.
They will find me at the Hearthfire, of course. You can also check me out on Blue Sky. It's where I'm most active.
Once a month when you post like a body, like a powerlifting
Yeah,
video.
yeah.
We're like, hell yeah,
Or I'll go
man.
through a phase of like posting like 4 or 5 times a day for like 4 days, and
Not
then I'm like
good.
done for the quarter. But yeah, you can check me out here on the Hearthfire channel, where I do
This. And the stuff
I
he does, you
do.
can only find on Patreon, the highest tier.
That's right.
Yeah.
You get to work undoing those buttons. Joseph, front and center, please.
Cut the camera.
There was too much excitement in your eyes.
Hi, Joey.
Joe, where can they find you?
You can find me
Little lower.
Behind the camera.
Sorry. My hair. I wasn't prepared for this. You can find me on Instagram at JMCraftworks, where I make all kinds of fantasy things. Like
It's
these.
really good.
Yes.
Yeah.
They were made in just a few hours, I believe, right?
They were.
Yeah, very good work. Joey has personally made a lot of props for us for productions and for LARP, so I can wholeheartedly say, go absolutely follow the living shit out of his profile. So until next time, we will see you around the Hearthfire, I guess, which is like a LARP thing, but also a branding thing that I'm trying
I was gonna say,
to do.
this is a new thing that we're doing, but I like it, Jim.
Where can
Point
they
at the
find
camera.
Oh,
You
yeah.
point, yeah. You stay classy, Sam.
This
baby.
fly is killing me.
I really need to pee.